Wine Chats with Belinda and Linda is proudly sponsored by Sense of Taste.
Boutique bottle shops located in Cooperoo and Hamilton. All right, guys, welcome to episode 23 of Wine Chats with Bildu and Linda Lynn. I'm Lindsay Kirkwood, aka Billy. No, you're about to interrupt me. Calm yourself.
That was Belinda.
No, I have to say who I actually am, Billy.
Can you just tell people who you are?
I'm Lindsay Kirkwood, and Billy, you may talk now.
My name is Billy Milovanovich. I'm on this podcast too. Yes, hello.
I'm too.
Yeah. Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, very special guest tonight.
I'm sorry.
Look, you're allowed.
I interrupt Lindsay all the time. Yep.
All the time.
Well, Belinda, while we have you, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, do you want to finish the intro?
Yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
See, Belinda's so lovely. I love you more than Billy already. That didn't take very much.
Like we can do whatever. Like this is our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
Well, you do your little thing that you always make
do.
sure that we have to do. Yeah.
Well, welcome to Wine Chats with Belinda and Linda Lynn. For the new listeners, this is a wine chat. Yeah, this is a podcast about drinking wine and spilling secrets. And tonight is not going to be no different because we have someone very special in the studio with us.
That's lovely. Thanks.
Yeah.
Right. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, hello. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, we have Belinda Love in the house, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
She is like Brisbane's bestest, most beautiful, most brightest, most gorgeous love coach. And she's here to solve all our problems.
But I would even say, like, one up. Isn't that just Brisbane, Billy?
Yeah. Oh,
like
well, yeah.
Queensland. Let's say world.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say world, right? Like, screw Brisbane.
We're going
World domination. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. We are going global.
Global. Yeah.
Global domination.
Yes, indeed. This is well, that's what we're doing as well. So we'll take you along with us. Yeah.
Yeah, you can ride on our coattails, right?
Okay,
Please.
I love that. Thank you. Hold on tight, girls.
Oh, I was just gonna say, this is perfect.
It's gonna
Perfect. Just one little quick thing for all those lovely listeners. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that little subscribe button.
Yeah. What are you doing? Hit it.
What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah,
I thought you were
like
telling
that.
me.
If you're my
Yes. Make that sound.
And listen to our previous episodes because you want to catch up because a ton of shit has happened.
A lot of stuff. And we should say that we're actually back at lovely Jeff's place.
Yes.
Brisbane Podcasting Center. So thank you, Jeff, for having us back. And thank you, Ben, for being the lovely audio engineer. I hope Jeff had actually given you that pay rise that I told him to give you. Yeah.
What? No.
Jeff is starting to look really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. He's sweating. Mm-hmm. Speaking of sweating, let's open up this icy cold bottle of wine because I am a little bit parched.
Now, while you do that, I'm going to tell our beautiful listeners that we're really sad that Belinda we were so excited to have her here. And our wine of choice tonight was a beautiful rosé because, it's the color of love. It's pink and it's pretty. Belinda's on a cleanse.
Cleansing my soul.
You're cleansing your soul and your body, bless you.
But I can be here in spirit, drinking in spirit.
Yes, she's drinking in spirit. We got her a little glass of water in a wine glass.
Cheers.
Okay, yeah.
Ching.
Oh,
seriously? Okay.
Linda,
so this is like a cork top, like a champagne bottle.
Don't knock it
near the mic.
No, or near pop. I can't do. Belinda, you know what we have to do?
Do you want me to do the
Yes,
honors?
you're the
Belinda,
guest. I suck ass at these. Seriously, I can never open them.
Suck ass. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, we are talking about love tonight.
We are.
Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh God, watch your eyeballs.
Wait for it.
Oh, yay! Happy birthday! Happy something.
All right, pour that bitch. What do we have tonight?
Well, before I pour, Billy, look, like always, I can never pronounce the word. La Boheme. It's from Yarra Valley. It's a sparkling rosé. I've never had a sparkling rosé.
It smells lovely.
Really? Oh, you've got good hearing and good smell.
Yeah. That's probably because, again, she's on her cleanse, so she's like, what?
Right, yeah.
Do you normally drink rosé?
Yes.
As we just gave her a bottle.
What is available? I'll have it.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Well, Like,
I like a prosecco, but I do enjoy
rosé. See, I can't do sweet wines.
No.
Prosecco is so sweet. It's so sickly.
yeah, I can't do prosecco.
Yeah.
Oh, well, should I leave?
We're not drinking prosecco.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
We'll keep you.
We
Good,
won't hold
thank
it against you, but look, you just went down a peg.
And also,
sorry.
last time we had a sparkling,
You're right.
and the only other time we had a sparkling wine in this podcast was when Kath from Pilates Place was on, and I told you not to bring me sparkling things because
Why?
it makes me burp. I can't drink
yeah, you're a bit
sparkling things.
bit
Well, this
pathetic
will make
with that.
for a fun.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
And she doesn't hold back either, so.
Well, I will because I'm a lady. And
What, just tonight?
there are gentlemen present because
Where?
Here, Ben's got
Joking.
to have a little bit of sparkling rosé. I didn't even know there was such a thing as sparkling rosé. Like, seriously.
I listen. This is my 23rd bottle of wine that I've tasted. I'm not really a wine drinker.
Jeff, join in.
Go on.
Cheers.
All right.
Okay, are we doing this?
But yes, we are. But just quickly,
Yes.
the reason why I picked out this bottle or this wine, because look at the
Pretty lovely.
label.
beautiful.
Doesn't that look like love?
It looks like Romeo and Juliet.
See, totally. So fitting.
And
isn't
what's
it?
the price on that one?
Oh, yes. Do you know what? I have honestly no idea. There's no... I don't even know if Scotty gave us this one. He must have, but the label's black. So he...
We're going to say $58,000.
$58,000.
Okay.
Boom. Sold.
Great. Let's do it.
I'll find out before I post it online.
Smells
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But Jeff is
Jeff
leaving
rude.
the room. but
Okay,
we're
us
about to
girls.
change.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that was a triple whammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
To Belinda.
Ah,
Belinda,
in love. To love.
In love.
You ladies.
All right, let's get it.
Bubbly. Oh, Billy hates it.
Refreshing.
No, it's like
Oh.
so bubbly.
Oh.
And it makes
you
me
all right?
really like upset that I ate something really garlicky tonight. So whatever I do for
what that
dinner,
smell was.
yeah,
Jokes.
that's my dinner.
No, I couldn't smell it.
It's actually really nice.
I can.
I might just like swish it around, make it bubble up a little
But,
bit.
dude, you don't...
I want to
you
get
don't-
rid of the bubbles.
Oh, you want to get rid of them?
Yeah, I
was
don't
gonna
want
say,
to keep. No, I want to get rid of them. So I'm just going to swish away.
Okay.
Let it foam up.
You swish, Billy. But I hate when you say swish because it should really be swirl.
Is this
Don't
like-
you think swirl is fancier sounding?
Swill. No, swirl.
Swill. It's like how some people hate the word panties.
Oh, I hate the word.
I say panties all the time.
I find that really funny because I thought panties was cute.
Yeah, I say panties all the time.
But heaps of people hate panties.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't say what I really think of when
No,
someone
please
Like
do.
old
wears
ladies,
panties.
right?
Like-
Old people?
And oh no, it's so gross.
Oh, no, tell us.
No,
Oh,
tell
you need
us.
to know.
Like-
Yeah, no, you need to
An
say.
old man telling you to, yeah.
Oh, you
it's
went
like
there,
it's
Belinda.
rapey. Like anyway, so
Like
yeah.
petties.
Yeah, like
Yeah, saying the little girls to
Ew.
take their panties off.
yeah.
Look,
I don't
when you
like
put it that
it's gross.
Yeah, you've ruined panties
Sorry,
for me.
knickers. I like
Yeah.
knickers. Knickers
Knickers
is
is
cute.
so Australian. I don't know.
Yeah. Because
They
like
sound like knickers.
I would say knickers, first of all, because there's an R on the end of the
Oh,
word. I don't know if you knew
yeah.
that.
Knicker-
Maybe.
yeah, that's true. Knickers.
Yeah. Knickers. Knickers. Knickers.
Yeah, yeah.
Knickers.
Look, whatever.
Look.
Belinda,
Yes.
look, enough about us. Tell us about you.
Us
About the lovely Belinda Love.
God.
Oh, we got all night. We got a
evening.
bottle of wine.
If you need a cue, I'm really curious to find out
Yes.
how you became a love coach.
That's
Like, where did that?
Yeah, I do get that
How?
often.
Yeah.
Because often when I say I'm a love coach, people go, "Oh, you're a life coach." I go, "No, I'm a love coach." And they go,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're a life coach." No, I've studied life coaching and NLP. I'm an NLP practitioner, but I specialize in love because of my history of my life, which
Right.
is I've got portions of it actually in my book. But to give you
Yes.
a rundown of it, how heavy do I go? So my love life was very tumultuous. That's a big word.
Yeah.
I can't even say
That's
that.
why I don't drink wine.
This is why you have to be sober to say these things. Yeah.
Because it started off from my parents' divorce. I didn't realize at the age of 6, I decided when my dad left that I was unlovable, unworthy, and men were unreliable, and that nobody would ever love me. So that was my subconscious decision I made as a 6-year-old, and
Lord,
which
that's
is
heavy.
yeah, and
six.
we all have turning points in our lives that give us beliefs about ourselves. So I went through life attracting those types of relationships to prove or affirm my beliefs about myself. So My first relationship, I thought men just disappeared, unreliable. So he, after 2 years, just disappeared.
What?
Yeah, and we didn't have mobile phones back then, so it wasn't as easy as people can ghost these days.
Yeah.
And it's, you pick up the phone.
So he literally just
disappeared. He found me 10 years later and explained what happened.
Oh,
so
how nice of him.
Yeah, and he wanted to get back together.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
After 10 years.
Yeah.
That ship sailed, buddy.
Yeah.
No, thank you. You said no,
Lovely.
right?
Pardon?
You said no,
Yeah,
right?
no, we're married. Jokes.
I like you.
Thanks, I like you. I like you a lot.
Well, hi. What about me?
You too.
Third wheel, you're there too.
Third wheel, yeah. I'll just drink my wine. Carry on, girls.
Who's that?
Love chats with Bildo and Belinda.
I like that. Love chats. That's what I said, love chats.
No, I said it first.
Love chats.
And now I'm going to rename my podcast to Love Chats.
That's really good. Jeff, write that down.
Yeah, write that down.
Lock it in. Oh, he wrote it in the air.
We should have a whole new series of love chats. Anyway,
Yeah, that's cool.
let me brew that a little bit.
All right. Ferment. Yeah.
Let's kombucha it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, too funny.
So the second relationship I had, I walked in on him cheating on me with my best friend.
Oh, so that actually fucking happened?
Yeah, it does.
fucking real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus.
But you know what? I blocked, the mind is so powerful. I blocked that out of my memory for 6 months. I forgot that it had happened. Until one day I went for lunch with the friend that he was with, and she said, "I don't understand why you're still my friend." I said, "What do you mean?" She said,
Stop.
"Yeah, because you walked in on me and your boyfriend." And I went, "Oh, I thought that was a dream. That was real?" She's like, "Yeah."
Seriously?
Holy moly.
Wait, did you stay with the guy? No.
I was with him still for 6 months.
Get out.
After it happened. And you know what's funny? You know when the age of dial-up internet.
Yeah.
Showing my age. Anyway, so...
Honey, you got nothing on me.
You can't be older than
Yeah,
her,
you can't be older than me. You're fine. You're fine.
age is as well like wine. We get better with age.
Exactly.
We sure do.
So the connection was next to my bed side, and he was in the army. He'd get up at 5 and then he'd get on the internet and I'd hear and I'm like, oh, that's strange that he's on the internet at this time in the morning, because it wasn't a big thing like it was back then. And so one day I just went and was looking for something, and you know how the history, if you type a letter, the history list comes up.
Yeah.
RSVP came up and I was like, and I clicked on it and it was his profile. Like it just logged straight in. I went, no.
What a
so
dick.
That same fucking dude.
Yeah. And then for months, like,
Christ.
I just didn't. So this is why I enjoy what I do and I'm passionate about it, because people don't understand why you stay with somebody who's either cheating or abusive or toxic. Because I myself didn't love myself, and I believed that I was worthy of that treatment, which was from the trigger from my parents' divorce.
Yeah.
So essentially, so he would log in when I found out, and I would just unplug it and plug it back in and go back to sleep.
Oh, that is hilarious.
And he'd come in and go, "What's going on?" And
You know what's going on, you motherfucker?
yeah, you're about to find out.
Was that after he was busted sleeping with your best friend?
That was before.
Before, okay.
Yeah.
And then he got busted.
Yeah.
And so was he remorseful at all?
No.
Oh, what a cunt.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us his name? Because I feel like
Where does he live?
we've had over 1,000 downloads last month, so we have a big audience. What's his name? You tell us.
His name is so then that happened, and then I spent 8 years being single because I didn't trust men anymore, and
fair enough.
Had no self-worth, and experienced a lot in that time, and then fell in love with another gentleman. Well, a guy who then ended up being domestically violent.
Belinda, I just want to hug you.
Let's
Stop the rolling.
You have had the whole list of shitheads.
Yeah.
Well, and that's just the top 3.
Oh my God.
Where's the tissues?
I know. It's horrible because you seem so sweet. Like, I would hate for that to happen to you, but it has.
Yeah. So, and that there's more, but they're the main ones.
Yeah.
There was a gamer who didn't, we had
Gamers.
plans for a week on holidays, and 4 4 days straight, he just played and
kept
cancelling our plans. And
I don't understand those
anyway,
people.
That's nothing much.
That's a whole other episode. But
yeah. So, and that's what my turning point was when I was like covered in soup and had black eye, and that my hand was broken. And
Jesus.
The police came and they said, because you can see my ring. Right. I had a ring on and he was hurting me, and my hand grazed his, like a cat scratch on his arm, and the police said that because of that I could go to jail for domestic violence.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
I remember vividly, and I just went into shock and thought, no one is going to get me out of this. I can't even rely on the police.
My God.
So I had to do it myself. And eventually, after asking for months and months and going through it, he still didn't move. And then I rang his family, broke down and said, you need to come and get him. And they did. But then he still had keys and then kept coming back. And
oh, my God.
That it was that turning point for me that made me realise that I felt sorry for him because of what he was dealing with, and I didn't want to leave because I felt like I would make it worse. But then I'm also a helper. Like I put other people first. But then I also believed that there was nothing better than that, because that's always been my experiences in relationships. Yeah. So I accepted it. But my turning point was the police incident, and then that was when I went, no, this isn't right. Yeah, there's got to be something else. And went on a journey of self-development, NLP, life coaching courses. I've done heaps. And then I just literally shared one day, I remember vividly, my first ever conversation was with a girl on it was Belinda. It was before, it's like the straight version of Grindr.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Before Tinder and all of that. And you could actually just message anyone at any time, and you didn't have to connect. And this girl sent me a nude photo from neck down, full frontal, legs open. And I said, are you looking for love or sex? And she said, I'm looking for love. And I said, well, that's you're putting the wrong bait out there. You're going to catch the wrong fish. And she said, and I will swear, she said, you better get used to it because men like to fuck. And I said, so do women. But what you put out is what you get back. And if you are, fishing with nudity, you're going to get that back. And she said, she didn't talk to me for 4 days, and then came back to me, and she said I asked all her friends. They agreed with me. She transformed how she approached love and saw herself, and then found love not long after that conversation. And that was sort of the next turning point for me in being a love coach. And then I was out one day with a group of friends, and there was a mutual friend there, and she came up and she said, I'm so lonely, I'm so unhappy, I'm sick of meeting idiot men, I'm sick of blah blah blah, how we've all been there. And I gave her some tips, and then she went away and came back and she said, see that guy over there? And I said, yeah. And she goes, I'm going to go home and fuck him tonight. And I said,
that's nice. Okay.
I said, okay, 1 minute you're saying you're lonely and you want love, and next minute you're going to go fuck him tonight. I said, well, how about instead of doing that, swap numbers and arrange to meet outside of this environment, and don't go home and sleep with him. Anyway, she went home and slept with him. She goes,
thanks, Belinda, for the advice.
She said, what are those assholes? They ask your advice and then don't follow through. So she said, I bet you he calls me. I'm going to sleep with him. I bet you he calls me. And I said, he won't. I said, but don't go into it with the mindset that you're going to sleep with him for the outcome that he'll call you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to sleep with him, girl, go get it. But don't get it for the relationship. Get it for the
sex.
For the sex, the pleasure of the experience. Anyway, same thing. It's always around a week later they get back to me, and she said she found me on Facebook through our mutual friend, and she said, you were right, I never heard from him. I'm never doing that again.
Honestly.
And so it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and then to running seminars, to emceeing Sexpo, I'm on The Bachelor, but I don't feel like that's related, although they did get me to coach the girls a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were filming it, but it was too nice to
It wasn't bitchy enough.
Drama.
Yeah, exactly. That show is crazy. Because Billy's obsessed with The Bachelor.
Semi.
Well, you watch it more than you dabble.
I dabble. I was obsessed with
Maddie J season.
Most recent season, which is Angie, because she was so sweet. I liked Angie.
I haven't watched it in a few years.
I know, I liked her.
So
she seems so real.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they real though? Because this is what I'm always curious about it. Because I have watched it in the past, just not in the last few seasons. Like, how scripted is a show like that?
So, you know how we format our podcasts?
Yeah.
But it's not scripted.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Right.
Same.
So it's kind of,
So this is my theory, and I'm no longer under contract.
Yeah, I was just going to say, actually, are you allowed to say something?
Yeah. So my theory is they know who's going to win. They know the top 5,
Right.
and then everyone else is a character. You're either a character, a nothing, or
Right.
like a top
villain or something. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, the top 4.
Right.
So
Right.
the top 4 are either going to be like Tim, who was a character in Angie's season,
Right,
but
right.
he also, they genuinely had feelings, I believe.
Yeah.
But in my season with Maddie J, Laura and Elise weren't characters at all. They were genuine girls looking for love.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that the girls weren't looking for love.
Yeah.
No, but I also kind of feel like,
That was their portrayal.
yeah, like it just seems like a weird way to find love to me. Like, I feel like if I was single out there, I wouldn't apply for a show. To
Yeah.
go on. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems like a weird, like, are people really genuinely there, or are there really people who are actually just wanting to get into the media and stuff like that? Like, I mean,
think it's a
obviously it
combination.
happens.
Like, I went on to find love, and I wanted,
Yeah.
obviously, as a love coach, I wanted to understand if that is even possible.
Yeah.
To fall in love in an environment where you're under pressure,
Yeah, exactly.
competition,
Yeah.
not seeing him very much, what it's actually like. But I also went on for the experience and to
Totally, yeah.
meet friends and
Yeah.
to grow. Everything for me is not just my life is like a multi-sided dice. You know, I deal with
Yeah.
that side. Yeah.
So
essentially.
the whole, like, okay, I'm going to say 2 words that I absolutely freaking hate.
Moist panties.
Moist panties. No, see, I don't like that. Moist panties. Are yours moist? Yeah, poor Belinda. Moist. People hate that word.
I don't mind it. I
at all.
love saying it.
Yeah, I love a
Just
good freaking moist brownie. Like, what's wrong with
Well,
moist?
yeah. That's the only time it's really appropriate.
At least
but-
as long as it's not a moist brown eye, then
she went there. She took it there.
Oh, that would fucking stink. I'm sorry, but that would be the grossest thing.
Oh my God.
Belinda, I
Ask
was
a question.
just gonna- yeah, I was just going to say something sweet about you, but it is.
you can say sweet things.
Yeah,
I just don't know
I've been
anymore.
traumatized. I'm really traumatized.
Very visual.
No, but what I was going to say, the 2 words that I hate. So your whole like journey, I hate that
No,
word.
that's okay.
It's all kind of happened naturally then, right? Like,
Yeah. It was because people said to me, do you run seminars?
Yeah.
Do you do
Yeah.
this? I was like, no, but I can.
I should.
Yeah.
So then I
Yeah.
learned how to do that.
Right.
Yeah. Did a
Because-
lot of speaking courses and
So you do the speaking courses. You've written a book.
Yeah.
And more. Okay. Well, first of all, tell us the title of your book.
it's called Breaking Down the Breakup.
Oh,
I like that.
I hope I never
Thank
have to
you.
read it, but it sounds
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's the 4 emotional phases you go through when dealing with heartbreak.
Okay, I actually need to. This is my first question
Yeah.
for you, which this book I need to buy my girlfriend for Christmas because. So she has, obviously I'm not going to say who she is or how I know her, but she's
Hi,
going.
Jane. Fuck, I hope that's not her name.
I was going to say Jess. I don't know why.
Oh, it's a J name. We're close.
Yeah.
Totally not.
Jennifer.
How do you know? No, it's not.
Jenny.
Jenny from the
Jenny.
block. Although she's going through a rough time too. But no, that question isn't about
Jenny
her.
from the block.
I don't know.
She's getting
not
married.
No, is she?
Wow.
I'm talking about a different.
She
Jenny.
used to have a little, now she has a lot. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That was great.
Yeah. No, see, Billy's not going to like you
You're
because
on
normally
fire.
Billy throws out those funny little witty things.
I'm
but
just going to sit back and drink and relax.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's got one up you.
Interesting. No,
Billy,
I don't.
Billy who?
Wine
Billy
chats
who?
with Belinda and Lindolin. Oh, damn it. that sounds good. Damn.
Backfire.
Yeah, I'm going to sit over here with Jeff and Ben.
Okay. Shush, Billy. Just
Ask your question.
yes.
Go on.
So she's going through a really messy, in the sense of emotional divorce.
Yes.
So, and I know this is probably a corny question, but like, what is the biggest number one tip you could give someone just to help them get through something like that emotionally? Because she's struggling quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. So the one thing that just popped into my mind is closure. So
Right.
a lot of people look for closure from their
Yeah.
partner when often, even if you do get it, you're not going to get it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you need to actually find closure with yourself and the relationship. So there's a lot of steps in the process.
Yeah.
It's a form of grieving.
Right.
Life.
Yeah.
Something's ended. Your future's changed. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah, we had planned as
you're on your
sort of,
own. Yeah. So there's a whole lot of things to consider and to accept. So closure is one thing that if you don't have closure, you can't progress effectively.
Right.
Because then we then take the baggage of our past into the next relationship.
Yep.
And hold them accountable for our past relationships mistakes.
Do you know what I really like about what you just said actually is that it's closure to yourself. Like it's not so much closure with that person, because I kind of feel like the first thing that I thought when you said closure was, okay, well, I'm going to go talk to my partner and like close this bitch down.
No,
but
fuck
it's almost
that.
like,
who cares about them?
well, I didn't think of that at all. I never thought about it like in terms of like, fuck, I have to be okay with this. Like I have to come up with some way to actually deal with this. So that's
That's actually, it sounds so simple now that you've said it.
Yeah.
But it makes so much sense, right? Like,
but we miss it because we expect them to tell us. We want to, because we put everything out there and we don't look within.
Yeah.
And it's also about taking time. Like everyone says, how long should it take? You divide the amount of years by times.
Is there a formula?
Yeah. There's no formula. The formula is however long it takes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's choice. So if you're sitting and mulling, is that the word? Crying into your ice cream, that's okay. But if you're doing it every night for years or weeks and weeks and weeks and not actually taking the next step, then it's not inhibiting you and impacting your life long term. So it's also about choosing, all right, making in my book I actually have a calendar in there, so I get them to put in their favorite things that they like to do, reinvigorate the things that they may have forgotten or haven't done in a long time, and actually really connect back with themselves and reform that relationship with yourself. And then as you go along that journey and that process, that J word, journey and that process.
Fucking J word. I hate it. But you have to use it.
Well, it's true. It's so
time doesn't heal all wounds. And I hate that saying because time just makes it, you just suppress it, essentially. And you hope that time passing will actually fix it. It's not going to. You need to take actions to enable that to pass.
That is so good. I'm going to totally tell her this.
If
she's not listening, I should get her the book. Where do we get your book? Any bookstore? Like any major bookstore?
It's online on Amazon and my website. Belinda Love. .com.au is my website.
BelindaLove.com.au. If you're in the middle of a messy breakup, Jen, you know where to go.
Don't worry, girl. I got your back.
Well, I have a simple. Well, this is not a messy divorce, but it might turn into one. I know a couple who hasn't had sex in over a year.
Okay.
They've been married for a long time. They have a ton of children. And like,
so they have had sex.
They have had sex previously, yes, at least twice I know. Well, they've got it's a bit of a like blended family, but like I don't even know like what would you say to them in terms of advice to like what do you even do? Like, where do you start?
So I feel like there's probably a bit of resentment happening. And there might be a bit of a Mexican standoff. Or they just don't know how to bring it up. So because they don't know how to bring it up, they just don't bring it up. Because it's, when things go longer, the longer you leave it, the harder it is to bring it up. So I feel like they need to, and I don't know their story or their journey, but along the way you have disagreements, and then people can build resentment, and you probably they need to clear the hatchet and actually have conversations about what's blocking them. And be really vulnerable and raw. I think one thing that we don't do very well anymore is connect on a deeper level. We're on our phones and we're talking to people and venting online. We're not actually talking to each other.
Totally true.
It's so true. We'll like reshare things on Facebook that are like, my heart is in a pickle right now or something. I couldn't really come up with it. It's so true. But it's very true that we'd like Google things before we turn to our partner and be like, hey, dude.
Vulnerability is scary.
Cameron and I could be Cameron's my husband. We could be laying in bed, both of us looking on our phones. And then if he puts some moves on me, I'm like, no, dude, I'm tired. But I'm going to keep scrolling through Insta. Maybe you should put the phone down.
You definitely should, Linda.
I should put
Cameron's trying to say something to you.
Oh, right.
I'll just pop up from under the bed.
Now, Lindsay, see what Cameron's doing.
Oh, sorry.
Let's get back under there.
So, Lindalyn, where are you getting our next bottle of wine?
Sense of Taste, of course, Bill do. They have a beautiful selection of wines, over 100 spirits open for tasting, a great selection of craft beer, and they even have a variety of cheese and cured meats.
Dude, you had me at meats and wine.
So make sure you go and check out one of their boutique bottle shop locations at Cuvee and Hamilton. Speaking of Cameron, he is one of my questions.
Oh,
Yes.
Is he?
So Cameron and I have been married for 14-ish years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
Yes. We met here, but through a mutual friend. So I came over just very quickly because everyone's heard the story before. But yeah, I came over with another Aussie guy. He turned out to be a total dickhead.
Yes.
Yep. Surprise, right? You know all of that. But not like
They're not all bad. They're not all bad.
No, he wasn't as bad as, unfortunately, the guys you were with, but he was a dick. I ended up renting a room off of a guy, and he was friends with Cameron, and he just hooked us up. Yeah, so it was really sweet.
Lovely.
And we got
Meant
married.
to be.
Totally meant to be. We got married 8 months later, blah, blah, blah. He's the love of my life.
Do you tell him that?
No.
That's
probably the problem.
I was going to tell the
tonight.
listeners she rolled her eyes right after she said that.
I did.
I did, yeah. Could you tell by the sarcasm in my voice?
Belinda's like,
No, in all honesty, I love him to bits.
Yeah.
We have a great marriage. He's fantastic in so many different ways. But yeah, the but is like, so we have sex, but you know, we're talking maybe
Butt
4.
sex.
He wishes.
too.
That's the problem. That is the
God.
problem. Girl, I've had 3 kids. There's hemorrhoids in the way. That is not like,
There's a cream for that. There's a cream for that.
Jesus.
that cream doesn't work. Side note here. Billy and I were
Oh my
talking
God.
last week about friendship, and we're totally sidetracking here, but the funny poor Jeff and Ben. But yeah, we were talking about the different levels of friendship, and Billy's like, if my hemorrhoids are flaring up, because
You know who I'm calling. Yeah.
I messaged Billy not long ago. Oh my God.
How do you spell hemorrhoids?
I don't know. I always have to. It comes up. Don't worry.
It comes up.
Yeah.
It's like HAEMKKOPP. There's so many different letters.
Just put grapes in and put grapes.
Yeah.
Grapes. But anyways, yeah, Billy is my hemorrhoid friend.
We have friends, yeah.
Anyways.
Do you want to be hemorrhoid friends?
I have a poo friend.
Oh yeah, see,
She tells me about her bowel movements.
Yeah, why
There
not?
you go. I love that.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. How she-
Different levels.
Yeah,
Next
anyway,
level
I
of
won't go
intimacy.
next.
Yeah. Would you like to give her a shout out?
Hey, Sammy, love ya.
Hi, Sammy. How's your piece in?
She sent me a photo. I could show you.
No, thank you.
I've
No,
never
no.
opened that message service from her ever again.
I don't blame you. No.
Jeff's face.
That's my next step is to try and send you some
Jeff.
hemorrhoid photos.
Look, I won't even look at them myself. Cameron keeps saying, okay, so
Rubber neck.
Yeah. Oh,
no, a mirror. Just stand in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Which I've done a few times, and I will never ever do that again. Yeah, no. Look, so this is the issue. Cameron keeps saying, look, not butt sex, but oh my God, I'm so stuck on.
Do you have
butt
a question
sex.
in here?
I do. My question is, okay, so we have sex, but it's only like, sorry, Jeff and Ben, like maybe 4-ish times a month.
That's
Not
like
very
once a
often.
week. That's hectic.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hectic as in good or bad?
No, it's fine.
See,
Sorry.
yeah.
Ask the love coach.
Yeah, I should, because Cameron thinks he is so hard done by, the poor guy, blah, blah, blah. We have 3 kids, 6, 4, about to turn 4 and 2. So I'm tired.
cat and dog.
I am tired. I got a cat and dog. Like, I'm tired. So I figure once a week is good.
What do you think would make you less tired?
Sleep and no kids.
Belinda, no. We need to fix Cameron, not Lindsay.
I just wanted to ask.
Look, do you know what? I've always been an early nighter. Like,
Yes.
I go to sleep. Even
Yeah.
when I was like 18, I was never a partier. I went to sleep early. I don't know. I drink 3 coffees a day. Like, I really try to stay away.
Her house is
Okay.
fucking immaculate. She does not stop cleaning.
Yes,
So is
I'm
it
supposed to.
definitely? I just need to ask this
Yeah.
question. Do you
No,
give me permission? Because I asked
for sure.
first. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
is it you are legitimately tired?
Yes.
there's
100%.
nothing underneath it.
Totally not.
There's nothing missing. There's nothing that you wish you would do that would help spark the...
tweak them lips.
Well, and this... no, he does that, and that's fine. He knows
that's fine.
He's fantastic. Like, in all honesty, he is fantastic. He's a fantastic dad. He helps around the house. He's so lovey-dovey to me. He's always saying, you know, I look nice, and, you know, I want to boink you, blah, blah.
Maybe that's the problem. He could just figure out the problem. Boink. I mean, I'm not the love coach, but
Billy, what should I do?
Tell him to stop saying boink.
Boink. What? Boink. Okay. Fuck, I don't know. Make love.
Depends on what mood you're in.
Yeah. But no, like, in all honesty, so he works long hours. So by the time he gets home and we finish dinner, and I bathe the kids anyways, but like get the kids in bed, it's like 7:30-ish. I'm pooped. So I'm literally 100%, I swear on my grandmother's grave, it's like, he's not doing anything wrong. It's not that I don't want to be sexual with him. There's nothing like that. I'm literally just too tired. So like, we always talk about like, oh, we should have sex straight as soon as the kids go to bed. Get it out of, not get it out of the way, but do it before you get like super tired. But that obviously doesn't always happen, and that can't logistically happen all the time. So is there, besides just having sex, like, is there something that you can do to spice things up? That sounds so gay. Like, I'm sorry. That sounds really dumb.
Well, Viagra. Oh,
Viagra.
Well, he doesn't need it.
No.
He wants to drink your bones, baby.
No, Viagra for her.
No, but really, like,
horse goat weed.
I tried that.
I have too.
Horny goat weed.
Oh, yeah, I've tried
Does that actually work? Because I took it and it didn't
Yeah.
happen.
No, I took it too and it didn't work. Yeah.
Placebo.
But I think mine was
You
emotional.
can get from adult shops other herbal type stuff other than outside of horny goat weed.
Right.
How do you spice it up? So do you have a date night? Do you have a night where you spend time? Yeah.
We try, but we don't regularly. And we literally just said the other day, oh, we should really go on a date night. And they were like, oh, let's maybe not this week, maybe next week.
Yeah.
So do you know when you just try, it doesn't happen?
Yeah.
So you have to actually like lock it away and make that a time for you both.
Okay.
If that means getting a babysitter, or even if it means putting them to bed, and then once a fortnight you're having date night, and then it could even be something cute like a picnic in the lounge room.
Yeah.
Or like, it doesn't have to be expensive, extravagant.
Yeah.
You know,
you don't have to leave
going
the
out.
house, really. Yeah.
Kids are in bed. You can have a cute little picnic in the lounge room, or
Cute.
Put some role play, Lindalyn.
naked. You could do nude dates as well, like that. You know, like
Naked twister.
yeah, like
Hemorrhoids, Billy, please. Come on, were you listening 5 minutes
doesn't
ago?
care about your hemorrhoids.
And he
Did I
doesn't.
care?
Exactly.
No.
He does.
He's like,
no.
yeah. Oh,
No, he doesn't tweak it.
no.
okay. Too far.
Really?
He's
That's
named
too
them.
far? God.
Named them.
Oh, God.
No. So, like, you could do something fun,
Yeah.
like cook. Cook in just an apron is the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Or, do
Right.
fun, cute do surprises. What do you know each other's love languages?
Oh, what is that?
What is
What
a
did
love
you? Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so there are 5.
I'm so glad Henry doesn't listen to the podcast. That was a love language. I did not need him knowing this information.
No, you do, because then he
Yeah,
can
that's
show
our
you love
problem.
more effectively. So love language is how we show and receive love.
Okay.
So there's 5, and there's a book on it. I'm stealing this content because I love it and I swear by it. So there's acts of service, gifts, quality time, affection, and words of affirmation.
Okay.
So you can have 1 or 2 primary love languages. So you can show love and receive love the same, or 2 different ways.
Yeah, right.
So mine's acts of service and gifts. So if somebody says to me, babe, I'm cooking you dinner, I melt. Like that's
Right.
that's my love language.
Yeah.
Or if I see my man's favorite chocolate bar or favorite band, I buy tickets or whatever it is. Like that's how I show love as well. There are other things that I do with affection and.
I think
men
affection's a
generally.
big one for me. I like being affectionate. Like I love, even with my kids, like I'm very like hands-on with them, and I like being hands-on. Like I feel like when Henry doesn't touch me for a while, I'm like, what why aren't you touching me? Like I like being close. That's why we turn the aircon on and then cuddle because it's too hot. It's too hot to cuddle these days.
Do it in the nude.
We do, but that's even worse.
Oh, clammy.
What do they tell you when you're about to have hypothermia?
Yeah.
Like,
What?
get naked because it's too hot. It's too hot.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hypothermia, I bet.
But I think it's like, not in Queensland, you don't.
No.
I think once a week is solid.
Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you for bringing that back up.
I agree.
think it's solid. I just think
it is.
Like, I can definitely put effort in. And, like,
Yeah.
sometimes if I have sex and the next day he's groping me, I'm like, what? No, we did it yesterday. Dude, we have a 3-day window here. Like, please. Like,
I am good.
I am good.
Yeah.
I don't know. After, like, we've been together for a long time, like you have. And it's like...
I think there are different phases, obviously, of a
Yes.
relationship. The
Yeah.
honeymoon,
Yes.
and it's when you've got releasing now serotonin in.
Oh.
Yeah. So at 3 years in a relationship, I'm trying to remember. I've been reading a book around the female brain and how.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting and long book.
Have you seen it?
Does it come with puzzles and maps?
Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
fuck.
Yeah. And at a certain phase in your relationship, you start to. It's dopamine is the beginning,
Yep.
Right.
and then you release the drug where you're comfortable with each other, you're
Yeah.
safe. There's
Yeah.
no real need to impress one another. So it's about then going back to that phase and remembering. Okay, so what made me excited to see my partner, and what
Yeah.
did we do that I miss, and just going back to
Okay.
those early
Yeah.
stages and reinvigorating that honeymoon phase instead of getting stuck in that rut, because you're in the
Yes.
routine, you're in the rut, you do this, you wake up, you cycle, break that cycle, break the pattern, have your date nights, and actually schedule it in, put it in your calendar, and get excited. Like even on the day of your date, you could send cute little sexy messages to one
Right.
another,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
you know what you do when you first meet, like spice it.
Totally.
true, yeah.
And do you know what? I actually, and I don't even think I told you this, Billy. You want more wine?
Bottle me.
Oh, okay, there you go, girl. Jeez. Yeah, so a few weeks ago, I don't know why we didn't have sex. We were not supposed to have sex.
It was Wednesday. We were supposed to have sex.
I forget what happened. I probably fell asleep, to be honest.
This is a great story.
I know, great story. No, I'm trying to remember why. But anyways, the next day I felt bad. I was like, oh shit, poor Cameron. Poor Cameron. I didn't, put out for the husband. So I sent him a little sexy nude pic of
cute.
me to him. Nothing like
Did
crazy.
you? I'm so scared
I did.
of
I
doing
didn't tell you that.
Yeah.
No. Oh, it wasn't anything crazy. It was very like wifey type thing. But I hadn't done that. I can't even remember the last time I sent him a photo like that. He's like, oh, babe, that was so sweet. Thanks.
Aww.
And I was like, little things like that I should probably do a bit more.
Yeah, you could even be in the bath. Do you have a bath?
Yeah.
When he arrives home,
Oh.
and like
Except the
with
kids are in the
cameras.
bathroom.
Yeah, my kids are still like, Mommy and Daddy
I gotta
got a
get
boy.
sex. Oh God, you just
Oh,
scarred your
invite him
children.
in the shower in the morning when you're getting ready for work.
Look.
Like
yeah.
plan it so it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look,
I know
see-
you got kids. It's hard. Yeah.
Kids, and Cameron leaves like this morning. He left at 5:30 in the morning and he gets home 6:30 tonight. So he's gone like a lot. He works a lot. But we do need to schedule in the date nights because we did kind of go on a roll where it was like every month we go.
I think the biggest takeaway from that is actually just to break that routine.
Yeah, totally.
You know what it is? Because you kind of get, and this is probably the same thing with my friends who haven't boinked in over a year. It's like, you just get to that point where you're so stuck in that feeling of, this is my life now. This is my reality. And like
Groundhog Day.
If you don't make that active effort to break that fucking dry spell. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, no one's going to, you know what I mean? Like, if
Someone
he keeps
has to make the first
somebody
move.
has to make that first move. And I think it's really important to be that, I don't know.
And it's how you approach it. It doesn't have to be confronting or negative. It can be, babe, I love and I miss you and I just want to get sexy with you.
Yeah.
Like, it can just be as simple as that.
Cameron says that, seriously, Cameron says that all the time. I'm such a shit wife. Oh my
no, you're not.
Jesus Christ.
You're a shit wife.
Cameron, Cameron, you need. I have a love coach for you, Cameron. Don't worry. I know people. Good God.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Poor Cammy.
Poor
He'll be fine.
Cammy.
He
Poor
loves you.
Cammy.
He'll
He
be right.
does. He's such a
I don't
good
know why,
husband.
but he does.
Really?
That I didn't say that.
It's it's your pretty
Rude.
clothes.
Oh my
And
God. Here we
face.
go. Oh, stop. The lights are dimmed.
The lights are dim. Yeah. That's what you should do. It dim the lights.
Dim the light. Well, oh yeah, honey, the lights are always dimmed when that happens. There ain't no like
Go online
daytime
shopping.
stuff. Online shop? What do you mean?
On adult shops. Get get stuff
Oh my God, I did that once and I fucking put it on by myself and I looked like a sausage coming out of its casing. This is why you should not online shop. It just like, it was like one of those wraparound things and everything was just, and this is when I was skinny. Like this is like back in the day when like before kids and before the extra meat things.
Well, I haven't got kids and I've got extra meat. So
no, but at least just like buy things that are like the right fucking size.
Yeah.
That's why I've stopped online shopping because I'm just terrible.
That is so
I do not
funny.
understand my sizing. Anyway,
So
don't do that.
maybe after the podcast, go and plan 5 fun, cheeky things, exciting things
cute.
to
I'm gonna do that too.
And
Yeah.
and he has no idea.
Yeah.
Just plan them, surprise him.
Yeah.
But then also have the conversation around date night and maybe
Yeah.
connect with him on a level and say, I really want to know how you're feeling. Like he's saying, obviously he's saying on a fun, cheeky, stirring level that it's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But talk to him on a deeper level.
Sorry, not Cameron. My husband. It's constant. Although we did go through a bit of a try spell just recently. Sorry, Henry. Sorry to all our friends who are listening. But we did but you got to break out of
There's
it.
a drought, there's rain. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to
That's
always
right.
be a drought.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. Like Billy and I will be like, after we record at night, we'll be like, oh God, do you have to go home and have sex? Oh, it's way too late for me to have sex. I'm too tired. And then we'll be like, oh, but it's only been, I think both of us were saying, oh, it's only been what, like 11 days or something. And we felt guilty that it had been 11 days. And I'm like, dude, it's only been fucking 11 days. Like, surely
But to
that's
them,
not...
to dudes, and mistake me if I'm wrong, gentlemen. I pretend you're not here, but mistake me if I'm wrong. 11 days is like years to you. It's like it's like dog years.
Cameron,
Yeah.
Cameron seriously thinks that he is so hard done by.
Yeah.
I'm like, it hasn't even been 2 weeks. Like sometimes shit happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
But like you said, sometimes
And we're
it's
all
dry,
different.
sometimes it
Some
rains.
people need sex every day. Some people need it every 3. Some people, I know people have been without sex for years.
Yeah.
So it's
wow.
all variable, but it's about how you communicate with each other so that you're on the same page and someone isn't feeling neglected.
Yeah, true that.
Essentially.
Yeah, if you've gone for like years without having sex, but you're both happy about it, then that's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like whatever.
See, and the thing about Cameron too, so he has like said, "Oh, babe, you're so fucking hot. I want to boink you." Boink. But then he
Can we
does
get a sound effect?
Boink.
Yes, Ben, work it. But he does.
Ben's like, yes, I have it right here. I prepare for you, ladies.
But yes.
He's been boinking.
Oh, Ben.
Ben's
Boink.
But he does say in a sweet way as well, like, I miss you, babe, like, you know, I want to be with you, I love you type thing. So like I do feel bad because he's such a good husband and he approaches me in all the right ways, but I'm just a fucking horrible wife.
Don't
You're a
feel
fucking
bad
horrible
about
wife.
it because then
No,
you're
tell the
also
truth. It's
associated.
You can be honest with it.
Be attentive, but don't feel guilty.
Yeah. Good. I
Yeah.
like that.
So, because if you're
Yes.
feeling guilty, then there's
Yeah.
negative association with sex because then you
Yes.
feel it's obligatory.
Yes.
And
Oh,
then
my
you're not
God.
enjoying
Yeah.
it yourself. Yeah.
That is it. You should write a book. Because seriously, that is what has happened. I'm not just saying that. That's 100% what's happened. Like now I feel like it's a chore and I feel guilty. So then there's this big dark cloud about it. Oh my God.
Can I want to ask you another question.
Yep, go.
So what I asked you before,
Yep.
what would it take for you to not feel tired? I'm going to ask you in a different way.
Okay.
If someone sat down next to you now, right, like me, and said,
Yep.
what is it that you need in your life right now? Mm-hmm. And I'm looking like if you could do anything, pick anything to make you feel re-energized, revitalized, what would that be?
Honestly, a holiday with just Cameron. And I'm not just saying that.
No.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you take 3
Yeah.
days away with just
have you?
Cameron?
I swear to God, I have so much family, but I can come look after you kids while you guys go.
We have, and I'm not just saying this, we've been talking about, because we don't have a lot of family help, but his in-law, his parents are helping. Thank you very much. So we have been talking about lately how we need to get away, even if it was just for one night. Like just, even in the city, just go away for the weekend, leave early Saturday morning, go for one night. And just spend time together.
You could pack his bags, surprise him. He wouldn't even know.
Linda Lynn?
And then
Honestly, I'm going to do that.
This.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to hook up Anne. That's my mother-in-law.
yes, hi Anne.
Hi, Anne. Yeah. You have been a gem, Anne. Thank you.
And what are you doing next Saturday?
Yeah. She would love it. She seriously
Yeah.
would love it. I'm going to do that.
Because then it's no
Perfect.
longer
Fabulous
obligatory
idea.
and it's something that you can both enjoy together.
Yeah.
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 Oh my God.
But then be ready with this, like, you need to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Oh,
Don't do it on your
you
period
can-
week is what I'm saying.
Sorry, this is your weekend too, yeah?
Exactly.
Not just for
Exactly.
him.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
do what makes you, because you're tired.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
Because not only are you feeling guilty, Cameron's missing out. So you've got to, it's not just about the surface stuff. You've got to look at the root of, you know,
Yeah.
why you're feeling tired and what could
Yeah.
what could we do to possibly give you some revitalization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Re-energize you.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
totally.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're good. Like, seriously.
Do we have
Billy?
any? Yeah. I
What do you think?
My relationship is so great. I have sex every 3 days. Like clockwork.
More than me.
Yeah, but she has a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that's a lie. That's a blatant lie.
That is what Henry wishes.
So this concludes part 1.
We've had so much fun with Belinda that we've talked so much
Yeah.
that we're going to have 2 series. Two episodes. Whatever.
2 episodes.
We're a TV show, don't you know?
Oh, don't
Yeah.
you know? So
we've just wrapped
yeah.
up.
The episode 1. The episode 1. That's it. Wrap it up.
You're going to wrap it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that next episode you'll be hearing all about
Something
a lot
from
of
Belinda.
stuff.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. So, Belinda, do you want to quickly give us a rundown of your socials?
I do. Yes, thank you. Belinda Love on Facebook. Belinda Love on Insta. No. Sorry. Belinda Love. I forgot. Who am I?
Who is this?
I don't even know who I am. Belinda Love _coach on Instagram. BelindaLove.com.au for my website and my podcast, Belinda Love in the Raw.
Oh, that's going to
Cool,
be
man.
fabulous. We have socials too that have nothing to do with roaring. We are Wine Chats Podcast. We're on Instagram and Facebook. And you can also email us at winechatspodcast@gmail.com.
And your little blog. Don't forget your blog.
And my little blog, which
Not
is huge.
little, it's
I also
massive.
have like millions of subscribers.
That's
Totally.
taboo.
84. So yes, you can find our beautiful little podcast on my blog, theblogofbildo.com.
Cool.
So check it out and
Check
find
it
us.
out.
And yeah,
And stay tuned for
stay
episode 2.
tuned for episode 2 because
Oh
it's going to
my
get
God.
more heated.
It's going to get moist.
Get moist.
Hang on to your panties.
Oh God! Are we going to sing? A 1,
You can.
a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can make an idiot of yourself by yourself.
There she is. She
cut
did
it. I did it just to show you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go, girl. Yeah.